Bid you all good morning, good evening, and good night, wherever you be watching this transmission. It is I, Mike Martins, broadcasting from Merritt, British Columbia. Man, do I have a story and a half that I bring forward to you guys. This news that I bring is actually, I don't even know how to adjust it or how to process it through my mind. It's just I'm baffled. Now, I saw it appear on social media. Then I kind of didn't think much about it. Then I kind of saw it floating around in other places. Then the Counterfeit News Network picked it up. And then I'm like, okay, this is the real deal. And this is coming to a city near you, because whatever happens in China basically happens in the rest of the world with its weird draconian measures that it's infiltrating into the Commonwealth. So what is happening here? So guys, let's get over to new scan here. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, be part of the channel. Go ahead and share a video if you'd like. Be part of the channel, share a video if you can. And here it goes, guys. You're probably not going to believe this, so let's go to article reading here. Here it goes. So this is from the Business Insider, and I still can't believe this. Even though this is from a few days ago, I still can't believe what I'm reading. Here it goes. China appears to be upping surveillance in the country amid COVID, even putting cameras into people's homes. They already have cameras everywhere in China. So basically, they should rewrite this title by saying, China is putting cameras in people's homes. That's the way to rewrite this, because there's enough cameras all over China that can track you going from your apartment, leaving outside, going to an underground parking, in the elevator, out of the elevator, in the underground parking, getting into your car, take a face recognition while you drive out, the whole 9 yards, and track your car on camera for anywhere you go in China. So it's going in people's homes. Now, people are thinking, oh, Mike, it's China. You know, they're not going to bring that here. Oh, yes, they're going to bring it here. They bought out our infrastructure. They bought out our middle class. We sold out our jobs to them. And now they're coming and it's going to happen. Oh, well, Mike, you don't know what you're talking about. Yes, I do, because the social credit score now is appearing. The social credit score that's in China is now appearing in Australia. Give it time. Australia, I know, is the petri dish when it comes to the Commonwealth. When it comes to kind of, in perspective, the testing ground or the proving grounds, right? Okay, so let's go here. China appears to be expanding its use of surveillance cameras in order to enforce quarantine amid COVID. I don't believe that. I don't believe it's because of that. I do not. Because are the cameras going to be taken down after COVID goes away? I don't think so. I think they're going to put one in the bathroom too. While the country hasn't made an official announcement of the surveillance measure, there have been posts on social media, and some residents confirmed their experiences with CNN. People recounted seeing cameras trained at their front doors. Wow. So there's cameras pointed at the front doors, but for some, the cameras were installed inside their homes. Wow. It's made me feel like I was truly a prisoner in my own home, one resident told CNN after a camera was installed pointing directly at her front door. So this is happening, guys. So this gets introduced into discussion. This is how dangerous. This is so dangerous, you guys have no idea. I'll explain to you why this is dangerous. This is very dangerous because first, it gets approved into discussion. Once it's become discussed, and once it becomes a thing, then it gets reintroduced. And then a year down or 2 years down the road, it's like, what? We told you guys we're going to do this. We've been talking about this for years now. Where were you? Well, here it is, guys. China appears to be expanding its surveillance. We got that. China hasn't made it. Okay, we got that. 8 Chinese cities also make out the top 10 most surveilled cities in the world, according to research from Compritech in Chongqing, China. Most heavily surveilled city. There are 2.6 million cameras. Holy crap. Compared to the city's roughly 30.5 million person population. So if you take 2.6, so you divide 30.5 million into 2.6, that's how many cameras you have per person per camera. So it'd be what? That would work out to, that wouldn't be 10. So there would be 2.6 million cameras, 10 people per camera. So for every 10 people, there's a camera. That's very dangerous. That's why. What for? What are they going to know? The color of my underwear? What are they going to do with it? Irish expat Ian returned to Beijing to mandatory quarantine with his family after visiting southern China. The next morning, Lahifi told CNN that he saw a camera being installed right outside of his home with no warning. Wow, having a camera outside your door is an incredible erosion of privacy. Lahifi told CNN it just seems to be a massive data grab, and I don't know how much of it is actually legal. Well, in China, everything's legal, you know that. So, oh, there it is right there. So, like, this is a pretty big deal. I think people don't understand. Everything gets put into place, into measure, and then before you know it, in 10 years, it'll be the norm. In Canada, they'll gladly sign up for this. Canada, Australia, those countries, and New Zealand. I don't know about, well, the UK's got tens of thousands of cameras. Canada's in the process right now to buy several million cameras too, with temperature and thermal imaging. I don't know if it's got thermal, but I know it's got temperature sensors on them and stuff, from what I've been hearing from other sources. So people don't want to abandon their, it's like an erosion of, like that guy said. But, I mean, you live in China, what do you expect? But then, what if 20 years from now, somebody off some island off the coast of God knows where says, oh, there's cameras all over Canada filming people, and now they're putting them in their homes. And the person on that island would say, well, we live in Canada, so what do you expect? What if it becomes the norm? What if the language becomes normal to say that this is normal in Canada? What do you expect living in Canada? It's going to get there, guys. China is installing surveillance cameras outside people's front doors. Now, this is from CNN, and I think they broke this story. Oh, that it's inside the in the apartments too. Look at this camera article, please. Look, it's in the apartments in the hallways. So there's the by 2021, China is expected to have 6 times more surveillance cameras than the U.S. Holy smokes. So China's going to have 567 million surveillance cameras. They're way ahead of the U.S. In 2015, China had 210 million surveillance cameras. America only had 47 million. Most of that is in malls, department stores, and stuff like that. And then you got, in 2018, China has 349 million cameras. And by that's why they need the 5G to roll out. You need 5G to roll out to run this stuff, man. China also has 8 of the world's 10 most surveilled cities based on, we got that already, evolution of tactics. So here it's how it's evolving. So you have Atlanta here, then Beijing, and it goes, China has 8 of the world's 10 most surveilled cities. So of the 10 most surveilled cities, you have Atlanta in 16th, you got 40 Beijing, you got Guangzhou in 53. Oh, this is cameras. Okay, this is 200 CCT cameras per 1,000 people. Okay, so it's Atlanta at the bottom, then Beijing, then Guangzhou, then Wuhan, then London is in the middle there, then Jinan, then Tianjin, then Shanghai, then Shenzhen, and then Chongqing. 16 is at the top there per 1,000 people. So there it is, cameras inside homes. So they're installing cameras in people's homes. Like, really? But I don't understand. And I brought this up many times on the show when I've talked to people, had people on the show. Human beings have a life, a decent, okay, first 18 years, you're training, you're learning, you're basically learning how to ride a horse when you're a teenager going into your 20s. You don't start to really experience life till you're in your 20s, and then by the time you're in your 50s, you start to slow down, and in your 60s, you slow down more. We do not have a life expectancy of 200-300 years. What's the point of tracking someone for 30-40 years, and then they pass on? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's a waste of energy, a waste of time, a waste of they could be using this computing technology to run better things, or I don't know, guys. I don't know. So here it is. This one has it right. China is installing surveillance cameras inside people's homes. That's the article. That one makes perfect sense because they already have cameras outside, right? So here it is. In order to make sure people are exposed to, again, It just basically goes to the other article I read. It just seems to be a massive data grab. I don't know how much of it is actually legal. So again, if you want 1984, you want to feel the 1984 draconian measures to come in and take your rights and freedoms, well, it's happening. And it will happen. And it will continue to move forward. Because Canada is so in love with China to be like, oh, you see, China's doing it and it's working out and stuff. No. Is America doing it? No. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, I just kind of wanted to throw that out there. Also, guys, don't forget to go to the channel. And don't forget to set your reminders here for trends in the housing market and Mike in the Night here. Go to the channel. We got live call-ins all the show long. We get call-ins all the whole show discussing what's happening, when it's happening, and where it's happening. How you're being affected for what's happening. Don't be shy. Come on the show. Add me on Skype. Be part of the channel. And it'll be good to get some feedback from your folks and let me know, so we can kind of talk. That's what we do here. We talk. We like to talk. We like to bring on guests. We like to have regulars. We even make mugs for our guests and t-shirts. So don't forget to check us out on Teespring. We're also on Teespring, and we got all kinds of good stuff going on. Cameras coming into people's homes. Well, they're doing it in China. That's going to be the excuse in Australia and in Canada and New Zealand and the UK. Oh, they're doing it in China, so it's okay. And 20 years from now, somebody on some weird island off the coast of God knows where will be saying, what do you think? You live in Canada. They'll be looking at it like that. And it's like, yeah, it's going to be massaged. It's going to be put into language. It's going to be brought forward. And it's going to be retracted, brought forward, retracted until it becomes a thing. Mike Martin's here from Merritt, BC, broadcasting. Let me know what you guys think. I look forward to reading your comments below. This is the real deal, and this is how it starts. Thanks for watching. God bless. And don't forget to share a video or subscribe to the channel.